So we use Patreon as one of our crowdsourcing platforms where people can go and contribute to our podcast.
Yes.
And I set up a whole thing, like we have tiers of rewards that people can get. We have goals set.
Fuck?
Yeah, if you become if you give a certain amount per month, tiers, like different reward levels.
So we're not making people cry.
Well, we could if we wanted to, but the idea is that there's all kinds of neat things. But anyways, Patreon sends me a newsletter.
Yes.
And the last newsletter said that they were really upset because they felt that policies that were being passed in legislations were very anti-art and very anti-artist. And so they wanted people to speak up under a specific hashtag and say, what does art mean to me, or what art means to me. And so I thought, because we have a podcast that's about art and postcards and other shit, that we could contribute to that. I forget the exact hashtag. I'll have to go look it up. I think hashtag something like art means to me, or art means this, or something.
Why would I give a fuck what art means to anybody?
Well, because they feel
that'll give us more money?
They feel that art is being threatened by the legislations that are going through. And so what they want is an artistic response to see what people say about the importance of art. Are arts important or not? The thing, my evidence is in that video of the landfill harmonic, and they have the little girl, and she has the violin that's made out of literal garbage, but she can play beautiful music on it. And she says, without this musical instrument made out of garbage, my life wouldn't be worth very much. So art can save a life. There's a value to art. Art can save your sanity. Is art important, or is art just frivolous? Does art have a purpose?
I don't know. Let all us artists join together, and there'll be probably no more wars. We'll be too damn busy working. No idea. Whatever. The budget's coming out today, and they're hoping there's more money being put into innovation and new ways of thinking and helping new people and that. So whether that includes art or not, I don't know. Probably not. But if they don't think it's got any value, let's all the artists just take all our art back home. See if it has any value if we take it all away. I can't imagine it being nice if there's no music, and there's no pictures, and there's no books.
We watched the entire credits for Star Wars, and there's 2.5 pages, and it says digital artists.
Yeah.
And it was really interesting what they do. They take, Peter Cushing plays Grand Moff Tarkin in the original Star Wars.
Yeah.
Because this is the prequel to Star Wars. They've turned him into a digital character, and they have an actor play Peter Cushing playing Grand Moff Tarkin.
Yeah.
To be on the bridge of the Death Star. And it's like digital actors. Digital actors are a real thing now.
We can take that all away. That doesn't exist anymore.
Well, that's my point.
There's no more movies. We'll see if the world likes it.
I don't know. Okay, this is a thought that I've had on it, and I like to mull it over. I don't like to judge things right or wrong, but this is
Martin mulled it over.
Martin mulled it over there.
Yes.
I like machinated is my favorite word. If you want to know, this is what I machinated. And it's like the way other people, because I don't understand other people and religion. It mystifies me. I don't understand. But if I was to look at try to look through the world through somebody else's eyes or through somebody else's shoes who was religious, the way they describe what religion means to them is what art means to me. I see a parallel between that, or I think that a parallel exists in my examination. But I wouldn't want that to be an arrogant statement at all, because I really am clueless about other things, like the way the rest of the world treats beliefs. It puzzles me. I don't understand. So, that aside, that's what it would mean to me if I was to, make a statement on it.
I tell you, I do art because that's all I know. I don't know any better. That's what I do.
I feel right when I'm doing it. I feel I feel in my groove or my place, or
Got your groove on.
Yeah, exactly. I like when I can live my life as art. Like I like that feeling. Like I like when I feel like I'm living as art and I'm not living as a person necessarily, or victim to what a person is victim to.
Yeah, well, it's all cartoon to me. I animate all these characters now. They're more fun.
I've been thinking about different ways to do storytelling. I had one the other day where I have my little Easter egg hunt going on, and I'm going to hide a cipher in 2 of the episodes. And then for the next month, what's been happening is the little watermark says something different every each day. It says, hey, you, I'm talking to you. Have you been paying attention? Have you been noticing the Easter eggs? And when it counts down, it says, there's one in this episode, and there's one half of the cipher, but if you want to know what the other half of it is, you're going to have to go find it for yourself. So I was thinking that I could be as bold as to we have a live episode for our Easter episode. I could hold up my hand like this, and I could have it sitting in my hand. I could, you know what I mean? Like I can mix reality like that. I could move my hand around and say, "Do you want that?" And I could throw it at the screen. Like I could play like a piece of digital magic if I wanted.
Jesus, don't break my computer screen.
I could have it crack when it hits.
Well, this day of my sunshine.
Oh yeah, that's Alexander the Great. You can have anything you want in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, please, sir.
Get out of the fucking sunshine.
I would like to try.
I forgot to bring my voice up and giggle.
I'd like to try an audio podcast where it's like traditional, like it's just black. It's just a black screen, and this is the audio. This is an audio podcast.